I'm just going to go over the gear that I use with Colt. This is a BLD. It's a MSH mobility support harness. It has the bar so that I can brace on him when I'm getting up, getting down, things like that. If I get dizzy, I tell him to brace and we stop and I can brace on him. This one's really helpful. I use it all the time. I actually had a GoFundMe set up to get that, and I'm very thankful for it. So thank you everybody for helping me get that. I really needed it. Ever since my second brain injury, I've needed more help than I used to. So it's really been a lot of help to me, and it was kind of an emergent thing that I needed, like, you know, pretty quick because I didn't have a wheelchair at the time and stuff like that. It doesn't have much storage space on it, so I'm able to attach capes to it, and that have pockets, and it's kind of more like bare minimum, can put medication, paperwork, stuff like that in there. This is just a little coat for him that can go under or over gear. This is a raincoat for him that has a pouch for medical information and pills and stuff like that, and it keeps his gear dry, especially the BLD. So this is in between the BLD that I have here, the MSH. This isn't a BLD, but it's very similar to one of them that they have. This one is kind of in between. It only does like counterbalance and forward momentum and stuff like that, but it has been very helpful. It was actually given to me, and that was very, very sweet, and I very much need it. I still use it. You can tell it's super used. But this one is actually one of our favorites. It's super easy to put on, very comfortable for Colt. The MSH is not like it's not comfortable. It's just more heavy duty than this one, and he's able to relax more in this one than he would. And I can use it for longer hours, I feel. It's not like I can't use that one longer. It's just I want to give him more of a break with the other one so we don't go out as much. And plus I'm sick, so my, you know, flare-ups and everything get worse if I'm out too long. So that one is one that I could use more on a day that a pull strap's not enough, but the BLD's a little overkill. So that one's like perfect for an in-between day. This one is good for camping if we're walking like on the side of the road or something, doing, you know, 5Ks and stuff like that we've done. This has mesh and it's very breathable for him, but it also has these big pockets that are made out of like a parachute fabric, so it's super light and super durable, and he can get wet and everything in it. And this can also carry water for me, juice for me, snack bars, my medication, my paperwork, everything that I need. So I'm not carrying a purse during a 5K, and you know, I have everything that I need on him, and it's super easy on him. So this is perfect, and I can attach patches to that as well. I have Velcro on almost everything just so I can transfer stuff. This is a very breathable mesh as well. This one is more for swimming, and if we really are going out like hiking Pikes Peak or the incline, stuff like that, it's really breathable, and it also has the capability of attaching this. This comes with it. It attaches with the Velcro, but it has big pockets so that he can have everything in there, water, everything, and I'm able to take it off and let him rest for a while by carrying it like a purse. So that is very helpful, but I could also just use this by itself. I've used it in the pool before, stuff like that. So this is his life vest. I also use this in the pool, but most of the time it's more like when we go jet skiing, boating, out on the lake, out in the ocean, stuff like that. It has a pouch that I am able to put a waterproof container for my medical information, waterproof container for my pills and stuff like that in there, so I always have it on me. So that's really important, especially when I'm at the beach or something, you know, long day, you know, I'm really far out away from my towel or whatever, so I'm not able to just go and get my medication. It's on him all the time, instead of like next to the pool where it's like right there. It's kind of different. But this has worked really good. It's for his weight and higher. So basically, since I like to be active, I'll be out there for a really long time, and he may get tired because he's constantly, you know, he doesn't know how to float or whatever. That floats for him. It's not like he can't swim, but he can literally just stop doing anything and he's floating the whole time. It also has a GoPro hookup and stuff like that for water sports and stuff that we do. I'll save that one for last. This one you'll see all the time on us. It's a very popular everyday vest just because it has a medical pouch and everything. It has all my medical information and everything in here. It's all set up with patches. If I want to use something else that day, I just rip the patch off and put it on whatever else I'm using. Whatever patches I want to use that day. Yeah, so this one you'll see almost all the time. It also has, you know, my pull strap, which is attached to another vest right now. But the pull strap is, so if I just have to use this that day, just a pull strap, then I'm good. I grab this and put it on and use the pull strap. Sometimes when I'm in my wheelchair and I'm not mobile that day at all, he'll just have this with a pull strap on it because he pulls me in my wheelchair, stuff like that. But I don't need to get up and transfer from the wheelchair, so I don't use the BLD. Here are two very similar vests. They're both just very lightweight, plain black vests. This one has reflective on the front, which is really cool about it, but this doesn't have really any pockets or anything, so this is just kind of like, I've used them before just going to the gas station. Sometimes when I go on walks with him, you know, he's not on duty at all. He knows what working is, whether he's vested or not. So I'll just put this on just because I can attach the pull strap or have this handle to brace on or whatever just when we're out, because, you know, we are active together. So even if I am not having him work at all, and I don't care if he's, you know, able to play or whatever, it's still good for me to have the capability of bracing on him or whatever, rather than leaving the house with nothing. So that's what those both are for. And that's the pull strap that I was talking about. Here's a pack that we used a lot while he was in training. It's very, very well used. There's starting to get holes in it and stuff. But this one's lightweight. It's mesh as well. But it has the packs on it so that he can carry a lot of stuff. Just not as much as some of the other vests I have. So I don't use this as frequently, but I still use it, and I can still attach patches and stuff to it. This one is one that I use more frequently. The bright color seems to help a lot. For people not petting him and stuff, I can attach a patch here that says do not pet or whatever. This one carries a lot more than any of the other ones does. Water, it has little pockets for medication, paperwork, all of that kind of stuff. So this has been very helpful, especially if I'm in a wheelchair and I don't want to have my purse with me that day, or I'm in too much pain to use my purse, you know, on my shoulder or whatever causes my head pain. So it really helps to be able to just pack everything on him, and it's very lightweight and breathable as well. I mean, it has practically has holes right here under the pack, so it's very breathable for him. So this one has been very helpful, and I really love this one actually a lot compared to anything except for the BLD is my favorite, but that one has just really helped me out so much, and I think that's why I love it so much. So this one is a glow-in-the-dark vest. Cool, good. I'm going to actually turn off the light so you can see it. So I don't know if you can see that, but you can lay down. So it glows. It has 3 settings where there's a fast blink, a medium blink, and a solid. Luckily, it doesn't blink fast enough to make me have a seizure. It does hurt my head a little bit, so I don't use those settings. But it would be really helpful if, you know, a car to see you or whatever. But this is helpful enough as is. Psst, my cat's kind of freaking out. So this is, it says working service dog, public access required by law. So I don't really put any patches on there, but I do have a pack right here that has a do not pet patch that I could just transfer on there. It has all my medications, paperwork, and stuff like that. We use this a lot at we use it a lot at fairs and like the hot air balloon festival and stuff like that. It's really helpful because it's dark. He doesn't get stepped on. He doesn't get kicked. Stuff like that. People see it more. It does draw in a lot of attention, a lot of questions and stuff, which I don't mind answering. I like bringing awareness to everything, but it really does help. Rather than him getting hurt, I'm just having people ask me questions. So they can see this because it illuminates, so they can see that it says service dog. They do ask a lot of questions, but he doesn't get hurt. So that is his gear. I mean, he has a lot of other stuff, like, you know, bandanas and different collars and stuff like that, but this is just his vest type gear. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and comment below if you have any vests similar to these and what their uses are for you.